So I just started GT7 now. A couple of my buddies were finding the Interlagos Red Bull Challenge very difficult. So I thought to myself, okay, let me shoot a video explaining exactly what you need to do. You got to be on the Red Bull 2019 champion car, and let's take a look what the mod would be, what the mods would be, and yeah, this is the race that everyone's talking about. So I remember doing this a while ago. I'm on the highest difficulty setting, and this particular race, I remember I came P1 on my first difficulty, but then on my lowest difficulty level, and then on the highest difficulty I think I came P2, and that's what this says. So let's quickly look at what you need to do. Right, so a couple of things. PP is not a problem. This is going to be a 12 lap race, and tire saving is going to be of critical importance. So you got to start on RH just to ensure that you have like a no pit strategy. I'm gonna have the front downforce somewhere around here, and yeah, I'm gonna have the rear downforce maxed out completely. In fact, you know what? I'll probably put this at yeah, 940. I'm not gonna really do much of these things. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it at the by default setting. And I mean, actually, it's not a by default setting. I kind of tweaked a lot of this thing on myself, so you can take a note. And what I'm also going to do is let me check. I think this is a 900 pp, so it's okay. I think we should be able to do well here. Right, so let's see if I can get to P1 at this time. I'll show you my settings a bit later on. So I'm a little rusty with this car. It handles a lot more differently than the car I'm practicing on right now, which is for the Nations Cup, the F3500A, which is also a Formula inspired car, but that thing handles a lot more differently than this does. Can I also overtake D Solus before the lap? Yes, I can. The braking marker is really important. I overshot the corner at that point. Like I said, I'm still fairly getting used to the handling of this car, especially the cornering. So one of the things that I'm doing, sorry, these AI cars are very slow. One of the things I'm doing to ensure that my tire lasts comfortably is I'm not revving around the corners. I'm coasting. Coasting, it means you basically just let the car's momentum take it to where you want to go. Damn. So you should not be putting the first gear on this car, unlike the other car that I'm practicing with right now. So again, my brake balance is +3. Yep, this time I won't be making the same mistake. I won't be putting the first gear. Well, I inadvertently bump drafted that guy, so if the AI was a human, he would thank me. Ha. Try to short shift and stay on the highest gear possible during turns, like what I do. You would see that I wouldn't strain on a lower gear for a longer time, just like how I did now. This kind of puts lesser pressure on the tire spinning, and also not that fuel is going to be a big issue, but fuel is one of the things that basically gets saved when you're in the higher gear, but at the right speed. And most importantly, it's for stability, so you don't spin out, or you don't get the snap oversteer. So the reason I put the fourth is because I saw that there was no penalty there in the AI races. I noticed it last a couple of laps ago. So I kind of wanted to have my car coast a bit more, thereby putting lesser strain on the tires. And the reason I said brake balance needs to be at +3 is because the way this car is built, the way the weight distribution of this car is, you would basically get a lot more even tire wear if you put this somewhere at the rear. So try not to put it all the way back to +5 at this point, but you can probably put it there at the later parts, and the last maybe 2 or 3 laps, once the tire wear is a bit more than you want. You saw what I did? My car was going into a bit of oversteer. because I was carrying a lot more speed during this turn and this lap, so the third gear wouldn't have cut it. So I just upshifted. Sorry. Damn, the AI cars are pretty slow, even at the highest difficulty setting. See what I mean? I could have taken this corner way faster than I did if the AI of Serrano wouldn't have slowed down as much as he did. I'll still get the fastest lap. This time I was carrying less speed than the last time. Yep, I have to overtake this guy. I just put the first gear just to get the turn in. I wouldn't recommend any of you to try putting it to the first gear on this entire track with this car, unless you are a bit of an expert driver who can manage the steer, oversteer basically. The real Hizal wouldn't have let me overtake him that way. Oops, I overshot. I looked down at my watch. Did I get a penalty? I probably did. I did not get a penalty. Sorry, I'm used to doing these things on online leagues and races, so I'm basically doing too many things right now. I'm having some water and I'm looking at the clock at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna try and get the fastest lap. I already have the fastest lap, but I'm gonna try and up my game a little bit. I'm still unable to get the right braking marker there. This car is very snappy and weird when it comes to braking. It applies the brakes like nobody's business. I'm going to start taking these angles now, narrower and narrower, as and how my tire wear keeps increasing. I try to brake early this time to get this angle. I have to brake a little more early. So now you'll see that I'm gonna take a narrower angle. Well, I wanted to. That was a rookie mistake. Yeah, that was the oversteer that happened because I slightly touched the grass. So what it does is it also hampers your ability to maintain grip for at least a couple of turns. So that's called real-time grip reduction. It's part of the GT7 algorithm. Yeah, I'm gonna drive well this lap. There you go. Just be careful when you're driving, and in case if one of your wheels goes to the grass, you are gonna lose grip, just like I did in that corner, and it's just gonna last for a couple of turns. Yeah, and then if all goes well, you should get to P1. Yeah.